local brewery is trying to help its employees during the pandemic, but Local 12's Christian Hauser found how many say that the company's efforts aren't helping many of the workers who need it or deserve it the most.
Demaris Williams has worked for Taft's for several years.
I love the people that I work with. I've met some really great people there. I love the place that I actually represent.
But the past day and a half has brought a lot of frustration to Williams and some of the other employees.
I woke up to a firestorm on social media. People were calling for boycotts. People were saying they'll never drink our beer again.
That controversy is because of this GoFundMe. It was set up by the company 2 days after restaurants and bars were ordered closed in March. It's an employee relief fund to help those workers.
We were all under the impression that it would be dispersed among employees who had been there and had been affected by the layoffs.
But months went by and no one received anything. Morgan Stemple has worked for the company for a little over 2 years. She says she'd hoped the company would distribute the money before Christmas. Then an email went out saying the money was being used to pay employees not able to work for a few days last month when the locations shut down due to a worker testing positive for COVID.
If you worked 1 day, you got compensated for 1 day during that shutdown. If you worked 3, you got compensated for 3. If you worked to 0, you didn't get anything, like Demaris. So I didn't feel that the distribution was even or fair, and I didn't feel that it went to the correct people.
I talked with Taft's COO, Whit Hester, about the situation. He didn't want to go on camera, but he says they're using the money exactly for what it was collected for, to help those employees hurt by COVID. Hester also says the company doubled the amount it raised in the GoFundMe to pay for the employees not able to work while everything was closed for a few days during November.
Williams and Stemple and some of the other employees say there should have been a discussion on how the money would be split.
We like to refer to ourselves as Taft's family. Well, the one thing about family is that families have discussions when decisions are made, and there was no discussion. And for me, that's the biggest issue.
Christian Hauser, Local 12 News.